Hey guys, it's Giffen2 Gamer, and I am back here again making you guys another video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So guess what guys, today we are going to be talking about me, 2 Gamer, posting some For Honor content. Yes guys, I am going to be going ahead and posting some For Honor videos for you guys, because guys, it's the new year, we have an event that's going on right here in For Honor, and you know what, I think it's time for me to go ahead and post some videos of For Honor. Now, to let you guys know, I am not actually new to this whole For Honor game. Just to let you guys know, I've actually played For Honor ever since the beta and ever since the game first came out. And man oh man, just to let you guys know how much time has passed when For Honor was released, man. And I apologize if you guys heard my phone. Probably should have put that on mute, but what can you do? But yeah guys, like I said, I have been a fan of For Honor ever since the game came out, ever since the game was announced, and I've played the beta, I've played the game, and man oh man dude, like, to think that it's almost going to be 3 years. It's almost going to be 3 years since the game was released. I mean, the game came out in February. It was in mid-February. I think it was between the 13th and the 14th. It was kind of like between Valentine's Day. And guys, it came out in 2017. 2017, and right here we're in 2018. In a couple weeks, it's almost going to be 2019, guys. And it's unbelievable that it's going to be the 3-year anniversary of For Honor. I mean, oh my god, man, how much time has passed, and to think that I didn't actually think that I would be so addicted to this game. And man dude, I have never been so proud of myself of being a part of a game that I love so much. I mean, I love Mortal Kombat. That is one of my favorite games that I like playing ever since I was a little kid, because I played Mortal Kombat when I got my Super Nintendo, which was in the 90s. I was kind of like 3 years old or 2, and I started playing Mortal Kombat. Can you believe that? A little kid like that playing Mortal Kombat? Oh my god. But yeah, so when we first got the Mortal Kombat game, when Mortal Kombat 10 was released, I went ahead and I played so much Mortal Kombat, dude. I mean, and it's just so fun because I played all the Mortal Kombat games. They're one of my favorite games that I played ever since I was a little kid. And man oh man, how Mortal Kombat was so addicted to me that I like playing a lot with it too. And so right when Mortal Kombat 10 was done, because Mortal Kombat kind of was done a little bit for me, because we got the new characters. We got a bunch of announced special characters, like we got the Alien, then we got Leatherface, then we got the Predator, then we got Tremor in there in Mortal Kombat 10, and it was fun. I kind of liked all that stuff, and they brought some cool ass stuff. I played the story, the campaign, all that stuff, and it was awesome, dude. But after that, I was getting a little bit tired, because you know guys, sometimes when you go ahead and play the game, you sometimes get a little bit tired, and you want to go ahead and play something new. And so for me, I was getting a little bit stale of playing Mortal Kombat, and then all of a sudden there was a game that some people were talking about, and the game was called For Honor. And I've never actually heard of this game before, and then I saw that there was some gameplay at E3. They released some trailers of the game, and I looked at it. Oh, this is kind of cool. I liked it, because for me, I am a kind of a fan. I'm a fan of ninja movies and all that stuff, and of course, Mortal Kombat kind of has that cool ninja style fighting, all that stuff. They do have some of the characters that look like ninjas. Of course, we have Reptile, we have Scorpion, we have Sub-Zero, we have Ermac, we have Rain, and all those characters. Noob Saibot, we have Smoke, we have all those guys that were in the Mortal Kombat games. They look cool as ninjas. And then right here in this game, Mortal Kombat, this game had ninjas in it, and well, it was samurais, but for me, when I was little, I actually thought that ninjas and samurais were kind of like the same thing, but they weren't actually the same thing. They were like different, because the ninjas are for the Chinese, and for the samurais is for the Japanese. That's a little bit of a different culture right there, of the two factions that are right here that we have And yeah, so I saw the game For Honor, and I was like, "Ooh, this game's interesting." And it has Vikings, and it also has Knights, and I was like, "Ooh, that's kind of cool. I want to go ahead and play that game." And they came out with the beta, which I played. I sucked the first time when the beta came out, and all that stuff. So the point I'm getting to, guys, is that when I was done playing a little bit of Mortal Kombat, I wanted to go ahead and play a new game. And For Honor kind of had that kind of Mortal Kombat style to it a little bit, even though it doesn't have the, like, you know, the 2D animation. You don't go ahead and beat your opponent like 2 rounds of Mortal Kombat and stuff. No, it's a little bit kind of a different kind of gameplay, and a lot of people were actually new to this gameplay too. I wasn't actually the first one that was actually new to the gameplay. There was a bunch of people because they've never actually seen this kind of style of gameplay before. Some people said that it kind of reminded them of the game Chivalry that came out for, I think, for the Xbox and the PS3. Even though I've never actually played that game. But yeah, some people were comparing For Honor to that game Chivalry because of the kind of like the mechanics and the whole medieval times and all that stuff. And not Mortal Kombat. And For Honor is based in the medieval times. I mean, you have your knights, you have your Vikings, you have your samurais, all that stuff. And you saw how much stuff was in this I'm saying Mortal Kombat. Oh my god. But yeah, there was so much stuff right here in the For Honor game. I mean, there was like a bunch of stuff that right here. You had your character customization. You had to customize your armor, your weapons for your character. You had to customize your own emblem for your tag, for your name. You got to see some cool ass maps, some cool modes, some supply drops for your character to go ahead and get some more better gear for your character and all that stuff. And there was so much stuff that was right here in For Honor that I got to see like a bunch of stuff. You got different types of characters. You got your standard character. You have a assassin character, which is quick. You have your hybrid character, which is kind of a mix of the class, a special kind of character, and you have your heavy set characters. And so those were 4 characters that were right here in For Honor, and each different faction had it in For Honor. There was one for the Vikings, there was one for the Knights, and there was one for the Samurais. And I was seeing all that stuff about the developers talking about For Honor and that stuff, and I got hooked, dude. I got hooked to the game, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it, man. I mean, the first time I picked up the controller and played For Honor, man, oh man, it was so much fun playing the beta. It was amazing, dude. And my brother even started playing For Honor too. And the only difference between me and my brother when we play For Honor is my brother goes on ahead and he plays For Honor competitively. I mean, dude, my brother, he's on a higher rank than me. I mean, my reputation my high rank in For Honor, my profile level is reputation 192. And my brother's reputation is like 250 or something, or 230. I don't know. I actually don't remember. Yeah. So, but the only difference between me and my brother when we play For Honor is my brother plays competitively. For me, I am not the kind of a competitive person. I usually just go ahead and play the games, just to relax and all that stuff. And that's what I always do. I always go ahead on For Honor and I just play For Honor, and I play with AI bots. And I just want to go ahead and just, enjoy the game. Because I don't want to go ahead and just play against another person in PvP mode. And if I get mad and I go ahead and break my controller and all that stuff, no, I don't want to deal with that shit. I know that there are some people in this world that go ahead and do that. When they go ahead and play a competitive like game, they get so mad, they grab the controller and they just go ahead and throw it at their TV. And it's just kind of ridiculous that people sometimes have anger issues and all that stuff. For me, I'm not the kind of person that gets angry so easily. It's just I don't want to go ahead and deal with that bullshit. And also, I don't want to go ahead and break my freaking TV. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. You have to be an idiot for breaking your TV. And I can understand some people go ahead and get angered and they just forget what's surrounded them and they just go ahead and just, they lash at it. So for me, I don't want to go ahead and deal with that shit. But the point is, I'm talking about, guys, is I've been playing For Honor for the past 3 years. I have been part of every event that For Honor came out with. I mean, geez, I mean, For Honor came out with a bunch of events, if you guys know about it. I mean, the first event that we had was, I think, let me see. I have my computer right in front of me. The first event that we got in For Honor was the... Was it the Storm and Fury? I don't think it was the Storm and Fury. No, that wasn't the first event. No. In For Honor, we had... I think it was the... No, it wasn't the Snowy event, right? I'm trying to think of the event that we had in For Honor. I think it was that Halloween event that we had in For Honor, because we never actually had an event before. And For Honor, on its first year, For Honor came out with a Halloween event, and it was fun. It was amazing. I liked that all your minions that you had with you, your comrades, turned into skeletons, which is kind of cool. So that was kind of like the first event. The second event we had was the winter event, which was awesome. And there was also a cool game mode in it that you and your opponent are in a surrounded by water on top of a like an icy floor, and you have to go ahead and knock down your opponent, and it was kind of cool. I've been part of every event, guys. I mean, every event that you give me, I've been part of it. I've been part of the winter event. I've been part of the Halloween event. I've been part of the Fall of Apollyon event, the Ages of Wolves event. That's the same thing as the Fall of Apollyon event. The Rite of Champions event. I've been part of the fire event. Oh, man, I forgot what that fire event was called. I think it was called I was about to say Shadow Might, but no, I was thinking of a different one. But no, yeah, I've been part of every event that For Honor came out with, and I've also been part of playing as the other characters that For Honor came out with. I mean, they came out with 6 new characters, because we actually thought that For Honor was just going to only have those 4 characters that we have right here in For Honor. But no, each different month, well, every 2 months, if you had to say it correctly, that For Honor will come out with 2 new characters. And man, when we first got the 2 new characters, it was so freaking cool. I mean, we got to play as them. It was awesome. I loved it. I love every character in For Honor. Whatever character you guys give me, I love them all. I love every single character in For Honor. I love the even though I am a fan of the Samurai faction, and I am part of the Samurai faction, but that does not mean that I'm not a fan of the other factions. I'm a fan of the Knights. I'm a fan of the Samurais. I'm a fan of the Vikings, and I'm also a fan of the new faction that we have right here in For Honor. That is the Wooden faction. And man, dude, just when the developers of For Honor announced that there was going to be 4 new characters and a new faction coming to For Honor, I was like, holy shit, dude, this is so freaking awesome. I'm excited. I'm happy, and dude, every single time when I play For Honor, it's just a wonderful time for me to play it. And that's the same thing. That's the same thing as what I got when I played Mortal Kombat. I mean, every time when I play Mortal Kombat, it was always a fun time for me to go ahead and play it. And For Honor does have that element of a little bit of Mortal Kombat to it. I mean, guys, right here in For Honor, it has some cool ass executions that you think that Mortal Kombat would have some cool executions right here too. I mean, it's so freaking awesome. And some people were actually comparing Mortal Kombat and For Honor, because there were some characters right here that kind of look like some of the characters of For Honor. I mean, they even made Shinobi. They made Shinobi into Scorpion or Sub-Zero because of, you know, how he looks, his outfits and all that stuff. I mean, it's kind of cool, man. And because of that, I've been a fan since day one, man. And I'm so happy that it's almost going to be the 3-year anniversary of For Honor. And man, I'm just so happy that I was able to play this game, and I'm happy. I'm still with it. I'm happy. I'm still with it. Still going strong, and it's almost the new year. We're getting 4 new characters added to the For Honor family, and it's going to be great. I can't wait to play as them. I'm just so excited, guys. So I just want to come up here and let you guys know that I am going to go ahead and be posting some For Honor videos. The time is right. I've been holding off for it because before I wanted to go ahead and do For Honor videos, but The timing for me wasn't right to go ahead and post some For Honor videos, because I think I was busy with a bunch of stuff. But I think right now is the time for me to go ahead and post some For Honor videos. So hopefully you guys go ahead and join me on this journey, and let's just have some fun playing some For Honor. And if you guys want to go ahead and look at some of my characters, of what reputation, what my characters look like, and the outfits and all that stuff, what my characters look like, I will do a separate video. I was going to go ahead and do it on this right here, but I think it would be too long. But I think I will do it on a separate video. So on the separate video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what my characters look like, what my stats are, what my characters and all that stuff, and show you guys what stuff I've gotten from the rewards in For Honor. I mean, all of the different weapons for my characters, the armor for my characters, the kind of effects for my characters, the gestures, the emotes, the executions, all that stuff. And hopefully you guys join me along the journey. And yep, I'm just so excited that it's almost gonna be the 3-year anniversary of For Honor, and it's just awesome, man. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos of me posting about For Honor. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay tuned, cool guys. I'll see you guys in the battlefield. Bye guys.